How is the quality here?
I don't actually see your screen.
I don't see your
There
screen.
it
Oh,
goes.
I do now.
What was the name of this game jam? Like the Ace game jam?
It's called Aces.
Yeah, Ace
Aces.
Jam, and the theme was pixels.
Okay. All right, should we get started then?
Yes.
All right, in 3, 2, 1. Hello, Aces Game Jammers. The Level Up crew here. And as promised, we are playing some of the entries, some of the winners from this awesome game jam you all have been up to. We're just going to give our thoughts, what we think is really awesome here. If you guys decide to turn this into a full-on game to share with the world, some steps that you could take to make it better. So with that, our first game that we're playing is what, Aaron?
Oh, this one is called Aces.
Very appropriately named. Yeah.
Oh no, I died.
I think first of all, I think it's incredible that this was thrown together. And how long was this game jam? Like 2-3 days?
72 hours, I believe.
Just 72 hours. That's crazy. I mean, it's like a full-on battle royale in 72 hours. Eat your heart out, Fortnite. But yeah, no, I love the design here. Little 2D pixel action. I think the guns are crazy, especially I think we had a lot of fun when we were in the practice room and we're all just like lobbing grenades at each other and trying to survive. So that in and of itself, I feel like could be its own little game mode. But what do you guys think? What are your thoughts on Aces?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not good at aiming, so the little practice room was a lot of fun for me because I could bounce stuff off walls and still hurt people. So that's great.
Yeah.
Yeah, I enjoy just like evading all the monsters and then trying to pick up everything that I can from these Band-Aid craft boxes.
Mhm. Yeah.
But I'm very bad at aiming as well, and my timing is really off.
I don't know if the point of this game as it's built is to be good at aiming. I think it's like launch a bunch of, at least I have fun with just launching a bunch of grenades and seeing what happens, right?
Mhm.
I also am not sure how the scoring system really works, but I have 4 and y'all have 0.
You've won every round, so I guess the legit strategy here is just like don't do anything, just survive, right?
Hey, what do you mean don't do anything?
Al over here. Oh, I'm so bad at this.
All right, Aaron, breakfast candy. You
Mm.
take this game and you're gonna ship it on Roblox. Get hundreds of thousands of players playing it. What are some of the tweaks now that they aren't confined to 72 hours that they could do to make it better?
Ooh. Well, for starters, I spawned kind of like on a rock or something, and I am totally stuck. So
Okay, yeah, fixing
clearly
bugs.
need some bug fixing, understandable. Yeah, I would love to see a larger variety of weapons. I think not just collecting weapons on the ground, on ammo. I think actually having a weapon shop would be a lot of fun. Have some currency in there I could earn. Not that I'm likely to earn any from winning at this point. Need to practice some more.
Yeah. My feedback would be, and this is always whenever you're in a game jam, right, and you're pressed for time, usually the 72 hours are just like standing up your game and just hoping that it works because you look at a black screen for like hours until finally it's up. So obviously the first thing that goes by the wayside is maybe like a tutorial or some instructions or something. And I know for us, when we first started, we were supremely confused at what we were doing. And so maybe just a little bit more direction on, how to get started, what are the controls, what's the object of the game. I don't know if we necessarily know completely still what the object of the game is other than survive and launch some really cool grenades at things. But yeah, just a little bit, to help your players out and trying to figure out what it is that they're actually supposed to be doing. Because what you'll see is if players are confused in your game, that can lead to frustration, and frustration leads to players dropping off, which you don't want to happen. So that would be one area I would try to improve. Maybe another one off the top of my head is I'd like the chaos of the grenades but maybe one that's slightly more accurate so I could deal with the enemies. If that's the purpose of the game. I don't know if you're actually supposed to kill the enemies or just survive and try and kill each other. But if it is defeat the enemies, something with a little bit more control might help. Or maybe a map where it's sort of smaller and I have a chance of better aiming it at them. Because sometimes they sort of launch the bullets off the screen and then disappear. So
Yeah, I'd love to see some more UI tweaks as well, maybe like a radius or something, so I know, where this thing is going to land and what kind of damage it's going to do. Maybe a mini map, so I know where I'm going as well.
A mini map would be really nice.
Maybe as a bonus, right? A power up that you find gives you the mini map.
Sure.
Yeah, I agree with all of that. I don't think I have anything outside of what you guys already said. Overall, I am a little confused, not necessarily sure what to do, but I know that I think I'm winning, so I'm happy. And also, what's really interesting is, did you guys go into this giant amoeba? You can open the door and then you can like go in and kind of just like hang out in there. And then you can bring the monsters in there too. Yeah.
Oh,
I don't know. I don't know if it means anything.
Wrangle the enemies into here.
I don't know if you're supposed to though. So that like, and again, maybe just a little bit of fatui of like some type of info of like, here's what you're supposed to do. Like, I'm not sure if we're against each other, against the monsters, or it's just a full free for all. So that would just be nice to know.
Yeah, there's a
but otherwise, I am thoroughly enjoying kind of just floating around and attempting to hit things.
Yeah, for sure. Well, Aces, congratulations on making it as a top 3 game in this game jam.
Yeah.
Again, really impressed that you threw all of this together in 72 hours. So
it really is such a unique experience on Roblox too, with the 2D art style and the way things move.
Oh yeah.
I'd love to see more 2D art style on Roblox. It's very MapleStory reminiscent for me.
Showing your age.
Thanks,
I was gonna say NES. Oh, I'm dead.
Oh.
Did Allie win again?
No, yeah, I was stuck on that rock.
Yeah, I'm unsure how the scoring works, but I'll take it.
All right. Well, again, Aces, congrats. Moving on, what's your next game?
All right. Next up, we have, let's see, which is the next one? Roblox Tennis. All
right. I remember. Yeah. Yeah, when we first played this, all of us were like, "Wow, looks so cool."
Yeah.
So, welcome to Roblox Tennis by Kentucky Fried Cartoon.
I love that.
Yeah. You know what this game reminds me of? This game reminds me of have either of you played Robot 64 yet?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, we're here to talk about Roblox Tennis, so I will talk about
this is
Roblox
2 against 1 right now.
Check
I don't know.
Yeah. So this game is really impressive. I don't think we ever figured out what this is. I mean, it looks like the power-ups from like Mario Kart. So I'm assuming it's that.
Yeah, I think Allie
that's awesome.
Last time.
But yeah, I personally love the graphics on this one. I love the art.
Same.
Great use of theme.
Yep. Yeah, definitely involves pixels.
I love the random boxes, like where if you hit them, you get the like a random power up.
Oh my god. Please.
Good job.
Yes.
Darn.
I will say I could definitely use a tutorial on returning servers and maybe serving. I'm not good at either of these things, as you can see.
Yeah. I would say the victim of these 72 hours is that I would definitely want a little bit more control over the ability to hit the ball back. I think we all struggled with that.
Agreed.
We got it. Whenever we got it, though, we felt like gods. So like, oh my god, I hit it back. Take that.
You know what else would be really nice is during intermission if you could just like randomly be hitting balls.
Yeah. Like practice.
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah.
goodness.
That'd be
Hey,
really nice.
nicely done.
That'd be a great update for this game.
Dude, there's so many updates. You could have like different arenas, and like if you are going like the Mario Kart style, like power ups and stuff, I just see like so much room for just like craziness to happen. There used to be, again, to show my age, there used to be a game on PC that was like Pong that started out with like classic Pong, but then like on each of the
Oh,
levels there were
I hit
different
it.
like power ups and stuff that you could use. I could totally see this going the same way, and I
Yeah.
would play it nonstop if that's true.
Yeah, for sure. What you're saying with the different courts, almost like a Super Striker League with their different stadiums. Like, it'd be a lot
Yeah.
of fun.
Oh, I see actually the power ups are on the
Yeah.
side with
Yeah.
E. Maybe I just never got one before.
I still haven't.
Ah, that net though. All right, so
Oh, we've returned it, but I can't control. I think
Yeah.
one update that would be really great for the team that's returning to serve is you can only go left and right.
Mm,
Like you would only, and then back and forth versus actual turning. That would help a lot with the return, I think.
by the way, I love that you guys got in multiple characters.
yep. Super cute.
Yeah.
And there's your monetization opportunity for the future. Is just release more skins and stuff over time, you know.
Hey.
Oh, nice.
Oh yeah, I think I'm getting the hang of this. You guys are in trouble.
You
now.
are. How'd you do that, man?
You just gotta body block it, I guess. Oh, no.
No.
Well, you gotta get over the net first.
Ah.
I just hold ready.
Oh, okay. All right. That makes sense.
Crushing it. Oh no, I just realized I'm not even sharing.
Oh,
the
you
link
got
right
it.
now.
You got it. That was amazing.
All right, what else? They ship this game, they go live. What are their next steps?
I think just a little bit of updates to the returning a serve.
Yeah, some
Practice during the intermission would be nice.
UX tweaks like that. Practice. Get your content cadence figured out.
Yeah, what content are you shipping post launch?
Also, will characters have special, like, maybe not abilities, but stats? I would ask that too. Like maybe you play the zombie and I don't know. I don't know whose turn it is right now.
Someone's serving. It's not me.
Oh, we got a random person on the server with us.
Oh, wow. Oh,
Oh,
nice.
do we? Oh, no.
Dude, I'm so good at this game now. Can't lose.
Blue's gonna lose.
Oh, I'm so bad. I jinxed myself.
Haha.
Oh my God, why? Here we go.
Hey.
Uh-oh, he's not hitting.
I see you going in there trying to hit it. Oh no, I wasn't ready. You cheated. Faked me out.
I would really love to get one of these power
Suckers.
ups.
Oh,
Gotcha.
oh, I thought I hit it back.
Here's
Blue
one.
team, the
I would like
winner.
to be able to try the power ups, even though I am too terrible at this game to actually collect one naturally. Oh, I would in the locker for a second there. That was cool.
All right, Roblox tennis. Final thoughts before we move on to our last entry.
I really enjoy this
Yeah.
game.
It was fun. A lot of potential here.
Aesthetically, I think all three games like look really cool, and I love the pixel aesthetic. I think this one is artistically my favorite. It's just got that like Roblox gem vibe to it. I
Mhm.
really appreciate. So,
Hey. Oh,
all right, team. I'm gonna pull you
oh,
away
they're
from
they're
this.
asking for
We're gonna move
admins in
on
the
to our
chat.
final game. What's that?
They're asking for admins in the
Aw.
chat.
The admins.
All right. Let's hop over to the next one.
All right.
All right. Speaking of pixels, our final entry that we're gonna play and talk about today. Pixel Peril by Team Visuals. Also, congratulations. This one also aesthetics, super. Like I said, all three look super duper nice. This
Yeah.
one,
All three are so different too.
Yes, I was gonna
very
say how
different.
cool.
I mean,
Mhm.
that's
Take
the
us
thing I
through.
love about game jams is because like our team actually often pitches a lot of ideas for the RDC game jam. And it's always crazy to see all the really wacky things that come out of it, you know?
Yeah.
So this one's no different. Pixel Peril. This one was fun. I remember when we were playing this the first time, we were all sort of coordinating together, like how to actually solve it. And that in and of itself was like really fun. But I mean, come on, take a look at these graphics. Is there anything more pixely than this? You even got the pixel rapids over here.
All done in 72 hours too. It's so
And
impressive.
again, crazy. Yeah. Just nuts. All right. So, Allie, why don't you tell the crowd about your love of hobbies?
I was just about to say that, and I was like, oh, maybe I shouldn't say this. I am so terrible at hobbies.
When Allie first joined, she was like, "Oh no, guys, I'm not very good at platformers," and I was like, "I'm sorry, I think we might have to let you go. If you can't play hobbies, you can't play Roblox games, you know."
Oh man. I've tried many times and I've not gotten better.
Yeah,
And almost in every game jam that I've been a judge in, there's been an experience with an
a slew
hobby.
of hobbies. Yeah.
Yeah.
Can we talk
That's so
about
cool.
the statue puzzle for a little bit?
Mhm.
Aaron, what was your experience with the statue puzzle?
Yeah, so I got that I was supposed to attack the one with the lighter face. The hint was very nice. I was actually really impressed that y'all got hints in, so that was cool. Problem was I just kept on wailing on that guy once his eyes turned red because I assumed he was evil and I was supposed to kill him.
Me
And I
too.
didn't realize that behind
That-
me, the cube had spawned that I was supposed to collect. So
Yeah,
yeah, messaging was not quite on point there for me. Like I got a little confused, but once they finished making fun of me and I got the cue, I was able to keep going and
All right, you guys. The bamboo obby is killing me. I've redone it like maybe 12
Okay.
times already.
point your camera down.
I'm down. I am down.
All right, then I can't help you.
I'm down and just
so
sucking.
this might be a little bit of evil design, but we all kind of cheesed the bamboo obby, as you just saw me do, where because you don't need to actually get back, you could just like die and go over to the other side. None of us completed it twice. But if you really wanted to be a jerk and make it super hard, you could make it such that they only get that pixel if they can get back safely.
But I am at the boss already, so maybe I did get through it quick. I just was very impatient.
Can I like say how impressive it is that y'all got a boss fight in as well?
Yeah,
Yes.
seriously. How much time? What I'd be curious what percentage of the time that you guys spent on this had to go into, everything from the design of the boss fight to actually programming it and doing it. So we give the team more than 72 hours to work on this. Where do they go from here, guys?
Ooh, definitely a little bit of a tutorial would help. Obviously, like they can expand into more lands. I think that would be really cool. They already have a couple of really distinct areas, so that's neat. I'd love to see more of that.
I think different weapons would be fun. The
Power-ups.
boss is great. One thing I noticed is I don't think you can die. It'd be good to be able to die and then like redo the boss.
More things to fight. Maybe, smaller minions, not just a big boss, but smaller enemies that are easier to defeat.
Yeah, I think that would be really fun.
That might have been the plan for the statues, maybe. I wonder if those were
Yeah, I don't know.
going to be at some point things that you would fight.
You could definitely see some co-op. I mean, it's Roblox, right? So maybe some like co-op gameplay, like dungeon quest style, where like 4 of us go in here and try and accomplish it.
Ooh, maybe some quests and narratives.
I think the biggest challenge you would face with this and sort of taking it bigger is just the amount of content to create. So you'd have to get a little bit creative in using all of the space that you can and all of the assets that you can in different ways. And that sometimes manifests itself in like meme ways where like, when you start a game, you fight the red crabs and then later on you're fighting blue crabs. And it's because they use the same animation rig and the same art asset and everything. You just gave it a different hue. Probably have to do some of that here, but like I could definitely see this expanded into a much larger world. With a lot of fun. Maybe even, I mean, it is a pixel style game, procedurally generate the majority of the world and then, leave the dungeons as the ones that you heavily design the puzzles and the experiences in there. Just let your players wander and have fun. It would be really cool.
So monetization wise, I guess there's always character customization, but that's generally a little more effective when it's a co-op game. But what do you think, Dan?
Oh man, everybody's always asking me on monetization. I think this one's a little tricky because this is like one for like a genre that can very easily fall into like a pay to win kind of scheme. So you gotta have to be careful with that. Like you don't want to sell armor or power or anything that makes you stronger. You just want to sell like content or features, right? So like one aspect could be maybe like when you do an expansion or something, right? Maybe having a charge up front for players to sort of access that, or maybe it's an early access. Maybe this is a good candidate for a game that's paid access because you make it a lot more focused in the experience and it's supposed to be enjoyed as sort of like a single player experience. And that will protect it balance wise from, selling the strongest sword in the game or something like that. So that's an option. Another route you can go are like cosmetics. So like you can dress up your hero in the ways that you want to. And therefore you just let your artist go to town on all sorts of different costumes and ideas and stuff for it. I think that could be really fun. So that's a few ideas here. Obviously it depends on where they take this, right? This was only 72 hours. So who knows how many other ideas that they have that they threw into the backlog when they were trying to make this. And that would probably highly determine the route that you would want to go with monetization much later on. So.
Well, I hope all of these teams do keep noodling on these, figure out what they want to do next, expand them. Yeah, I'd love to see.
Yeah, they're fun.
More of these.
Congratulations, everyone. You did a great job.
Yep. So that's it for us on the Level Up crew. We were very, very impressed with these entries and really excited to be chosen to give you guys thoughts and feedback on it. So until we meet again, good luck on all your deving adventures and hopefully we see a lot more awesome creations from you guys soon.
Great.
Everybody.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.